Hey everybody, it's Poochie, and this is another in our series of Zero to Hero videos. And what that means is we started an eBay account with zero money, absolutely nothing. We sold a couple things around the house. We actually didn't even sell them on eBay. So we sold them on like Facebook Marketplace. So we got $50 to start up our business just from stuff laying around the house that we weren't using anymore. So with this $50, we invested in inventory for eBay. We continued to grow the store. This is month 4, and you might be surprised at where we are at right now. We have done really good on this store. We are on month 4, and I'm going to give you a little rundown. Last month when we did this, I let Betsy have the controls to my tens unit, which was plugged into my, that was a mistake. We will not be doing that again. Betsy has had the zapping machine taken away from her. Furley is very excited. Oops, you see him over here? Very excited about today's video. So we had a great month. We sold a lot of stuff, and our sales are actually up. What did I say, Bets? 104.3% over last month. So sales are killing it. Let's look and see where we are in comparison, and then I'll show you some of the stuff that we sold, not just this month, but over the last few months that we've made really good profit on and done really well, including a suit that just sold today, a 2-piece suit that I actually paid 50 cents for. Right? A 2-piece suit, 50 cents. Last month, total listings, 968. This month, 1,192. So we have 1,192 listings on. And if you know anything about my businesses on eBay, what I do is I do volume as far as clothing goes. So I don't want to get up to too high of an inventory, but we're already at 1,192. Drafts. In drafts last month, they had 19. This month, they had 63, so that's much better. New items in our inventory that we have not photographed or listed yet. Last month was approximately 368. This month, approximately 412. The bank account last month, this is a really good number, guys. Last month, the bank account, all the money we had made was $756.25. Now that is net profit after expenses. So $756 this month, $1,450.34. So it's almost doubled. Feedback last month, 35. This month, 41. For the amount of items we're selling, that's about normal. Total inventory, and I will be honest, we did get our first neutral feedback, and I'm not sure why. I think it was an item that we had to cancel because Betsy couldn't find it or something. I don't know. Total inventory value last month that includes the listings on the site. In fact, this number for this month is low because we have put a lot of stuff on sale, but it's all the items we have listed on eBay. It is all the items in draft, and it is all the items that we have yet to list on eBay. And this is I try to do the net value to us rather than the gross, because the gross would be more of something, we sell something at $50, but we only make 35. I give you the 35 in this calculation. So last month it was 27,259. This month it is 34,690. Now the total business value, keep in mind we've done this for 4 months. So it is a third of a year now since we started with absolutely $0. Business value, that includes our cash, our net profit that we've made, that we've banked. And keep in mind, all the money that we bank, all the net profit, we take out the cost of inventory. So if I have $1,500 in inventory, which I did, and I take out $45 for purchases, then the 45 comes out of that. So all the numbers I'm giving you are accurate as far as the money we have banked after expenses. So 4 months, we have made $1,450.34 profit after net profit after all expenses and the cost of goods. So our total business value last month was $28,015, which is great. This month is $36,140.65. That is approximate. So pretty good. 4 months, we have developed a business that has a value with the cash and the inventory of over $36,000. And like I said, a lot of that is a conservative figure, so it's probably actually more than that. But let's get into some of the things we've sold. Okay, starting with the most recent Dickies fleece-lined hoodie. So I want to talk to you about small because I've seen a bunch of things. You're going to see a couple things on here and a bunch of stuff recently that has been small, even extra, extra small. And one thing I tell people is that size matters. And I know it's like funny and everything, but it does because there's a lot less people wearing extra small or small sizes than there are people wearing medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large. So you can do a quick Google search and find out what sizes are the most popular as far as buyers. And then that will give you an idea of what sizes to look out for. Myself, large, extra large, 2XL, and medium also. But I'll go to higher sizes too. 3XL, 4XL. I sold a 6XL for like $130, a polo shirt not that long ago, on the other account though, on the Poochie's Pickers. So that's Poochie's Pickers. I think the store is under Poochie's Pack. So if you want to find it, this is Poochie's Pickers 2 on eBay. We also sell on Poshmark, etc. But I don't put any of that into this zero to hero stuff because this store, as of right now, is only on eBay. So that's the only way this business makes money, is through eBay sales. So Dickies sells well. It's kind of like Carhartt. Certain things sell better than others. Some stuff doesn't sell at all. But Dickies jacket sold for $20. Probably paid a couple bucks for it. This is the 50-cent suit. Now I had it listed at $68, and normally I would not take a $30 offer on something I had listed at $68, but I know I paid 50 cents for it, so yeah, I snapped that up pretty quick. This Harley Davidson, again, is extra small, sold for a really good price, $18. Some people do really well with Harley Davidson stuff. We are not those people. We don't do that great with Harley Davidson simple like t-shirt stuff unless it's one of the 3D or a vintage or a jacket, something like that. Speaking of jackets, Dimco Apparel Sitka Alaska jacket. It's more of a like sweatshirt kind of jacket. I sold it for $12.50. I didn't pay anything for it. I think I got it at the bins. This Abercrombie & Fitch, same thing here. Sold it for $7. Made a few bucks on shipping also. Van Heusen, this shirt I sold for $13.16. Really nice design. It is 4XL, but again, it's Van Heusen, so I was happy to see it leave the building for $13. Vintage Browning shirt, Seafoam Green. Sold that for $10. And again, what we pay for stuff on this account is usually 50 cents, $1. We buy it at the bins, something like that. This is a 50-cent flannel shirt, sold for $4.61. Now you may go, man, that's not making a lot of money. I made some money on the shipping. Have no fear. $17.14 is what this Delph rugby shirt sold for. It's a really cool, nice design with the orange and brown, great fall colors. This is an LSU Tigers shirt, Cutter and Buck. Not a great shirt, but still LSU Tigers. $13.29 it sold for. Ralph Lauren. I have no problem selling Ralph Lauren for $15 because it's very easy to come by here, and we pay like $4.50 tops for it usually. $30 this Boston Red Sox women's jersey sold for. Again, that's probably something I paid a couple bucks for, maybe $5. Redbud sweatshirt. No clue where this came from. Motocross racing, I probably paid a couple bucks for it. It sold for 20. Liz Claiborne pants. Now, I did make money on shipping. I probably paid a quarter or 50 cents for these. This is not something I'd pick up again. Sold for $5.59. You're going to see brands on this account that I would not pick up again, but I did pick them up to start with because we had $50 to start. So we did not have a lot of money to work with. And I wanted to bulk up the inventory as much as I could to start this account. And keep in mind, I want to let you know that this is when people are leaving eBay saying their accounts are crashing. They're leaving eBay because of lack of sales. I wanted to do this account specifically to show people, yeah, you can do this in current situations. A lot of people know Tech and Sports. I know Tech and Sports. I love him. The guy, he was the number one seller. He'll tell you every time he does a video, the number one seller of men's clothing on eBay for 15 years. So people say, I have heard people saying now, well, that was then. This is now. Times have changed. Yes, times have changed, but you can still do this today. I mean, you see my awful handwriting, but here are the notes right here of all the months that I've done. The first month, we made $131.44. And the inventory, the total business value was $7,128. That was after 30 days. Now, the bank value is almost $1,500, and the business value is over $36,000. So you can do it in today's market. You just have to work hard and know what you're doing. Alfred Dunner, this is an awesome patchwork style sweater. If you look, the design on this is just killer. Sold for $24.49. I would have sold for more, but Alfred Dunner, not the greatest brand. That's a total style-based pickup. So when people talk about style-based pickups, it means they are getting something because of the style. This would be a cottage core is what they called it, or a patchwork, or a color block style. Not the brand, because the brand is not good. This is a Croft & Barrow white dress shirt, sold for $13.03. I'm always telling Betsy this. White dress shirts sell. So if you can get white dress shirts, doesn't really matter the brand so much. If you get a great brand, great. But white dress shirts, people are always in the need for, and they always sell. Vans, and that is probably, I paid 50 cents for that. I wouldn't have paid more. Vans, yellow and blue striped skateboarding shirt. These sell well. Van stuff always sells well. Not for a lot. That sold for $11. Hilo Hatties, Hawaiian. They are a long time maker of Hawaiian shirts. That is in Hawaii, actually. Hilo Hatties sold for $15. Very famous maker of Hawaiian shirts. This is a vintage Sierraville rodeo shirt. It's from the 90s. I always do well with rodeo stuff. Some of it does better than others. This just sold for $20. I paid $1 or $2, so I was happy to get it. Evan Picone, again, another 50-cent pickup. $20.57 is what it sold for. The Nike Center Swoosh, paid $1 for it, sold it for $10. A lot of times, different things in Nike, different things in different brands start selling well, right? Like different designs. The Center Swoosh has been selling well for a while in Nike stuff. Harley Davidson shirt. This is just a tube top. Sold for $12. Hard 8. This is a cool shirt. Gold tarantula. And it had little bling on here, right? Little studs. I sold it for $8. I paid maybe, I think I might have gotten it at the bins or for $1 or something. Pendleton skirt. It is wool, virgin wool. And it sold for $18. Raider shirt sold full price $19.99. Raider stuff always sells well. And here's the thing. If you are selling Raider stuff, make sure you put Las Vegas. Unless it says, well, even if it does, Las Vegas, Oakland, and LA or Los Angeles, because those are the places the team has been. So people might look for Las Vegas Raiders, or they might look for Oakland Raiders, or they might look for the LA Raiders, and your your item is going to show up on all those searches if you use those 3 city keywords. Champion sweatshirt, University of Chicago, $25 it sold for. That's good because it wasn't even reverse weave. Reverse weave on Champion stuff usually sells for more money, so $25 is good for that. Brooks Brothers sweater, $17.14. Chase Elliott, we had this for a long time. Finally sold, $13.29. This was probably the most watchers I've had on anything on this account. Sold for $41.15. Newport News jacket. Now it looks silver, right? It's leather. So it sold for $41.15, but I had a lot of views on it and a lot of watchers. Now, if you have a lot of watchers on an item, what I do and what I suggest you do is don't be so quick to take offers. Because if you have 50 watchers on an item, that means a lot of people are saving your item. There's a lot of desire for that item. So even if it doesn't sell for a while, don't cheap yourself out and sell it for, $20, $25 just because you had it for a while. If you have a lot of watchers on something, it's worth holding out for a better price, I think. Polo coral shorts, nice color, sold for $14.99. No Boundary sweatshirt, camo. That's the only reason it really sold. No Boundaries is a crap brand. Some of the vintage stuff, I've heard Kaylee Elaine say, I think some of the vintage stuff does well, but this sold for $14.78 because it's camo. Doctor Who, $10.49, just a t-shirt. This is a Georgia Bulldogs youth jersey, sold really well for $27.99. Dockers pants, these are a 50-cent item, sold for $13.03. Under Armour hoodie sold for $15. Catalina Martin jacket, ripstop, blah, 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 sold for $15, a little bit less than I would have wanted. Seahawks jersey, the 12th man, so not an actual player, but this is a jersey for the fans that is number 12, the 12th man, which is the crowd or the fans, $30. Dockers, $14.69, again, another 50-cent item. Denver Broncos, Champ Bailey, $45. Wrangler jeans, $12. I get those cheap, like 50 cents or maybe $1 at the bins. North Face sweatshirt sold for $20. Auburn Tigers, just a plain basic shirt, sold for $13. Look at this, guys. Portland Trailblazers jersey. This is an older one, Terry Porter, but it's new with tag. $65 it sold for. Here is a Bobby Cox Atlanta Braves jersey, sold for $39.99. Love pink. We do well with the Victoria's Secret pink stuff always. Doesn't bring in a lot of money, but it is a, what do we call it, bagel and cream cheese brand? Other people call it bread and butter. We call it bagel and cream cheese. $15. Another Under Armour sold for $15. Another Under Armour sold for $15. Actually, looks like these were canceled. Canceled. I was so excited. Pittsburgh Steelers, I had this for so long. Finally sold on an offer for $30. Mean Joe Green, if you know anything about him. It says Sweet Joe Green on the back. All-Star Game jersey. This is Carl Everett, White Sox American League. So an All-Star Game jersey for baseball, $55. Torrent shirt, $15. Crazy Shirts Hawaii, $21.24. I love picking up that stuff when I can. Not that it sells well, I just love the designs on it. Ralph Lauren with the ruffles, sold for $10. Again, we got that dirt cheap. Chico's, $17.59. Look at this. Colorful abstract. That stuff, I love to pick it up. It sells pretty well. Hugo Boss pants, 50-cent item, sold for $20. 2 pairs of H&M shorts. This was when we were first starting, and I was like, ooh, we're getting them for $0.25 each or 50 cents each. We'll put them in a lot together. But I made money on the shipping too. Chaps shorts, same thing, 50-cent or 25-cent item, sold for $10. St. John's Bay, same thing, sold for $15.92. Like I said, a lot of the stuff I'm really glad to get rid of because it was at the start of when we were doing this. So I was really trying to get volume of items on so we could start growing the count and hopefully get sales, get sales, get sales, build up feedback, and build the account. By the way, as it sits right now, we should be a top rated seller on the 20th of the next month. We qualify now, but they just cut off you think they cut it off at the 20th because that's when they determined, but they actually cut everything off on the 1st. So we were like 8 sales short or something for the month or for the year, but we will be next month top rated seller. $9.74 on the Crofton Barrow. Palm Beach shorts sold for $8. Dream USA pants 4XL sold for $16.24. Vintage Ace Tip jacket, leather bomber jacket sold for $12.10. And you go, wow, that is not good. No, that is good because I paid, I think, 50 cents for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it. And I made buco on the shipping for that. Vintage Jeffrey Bean shirt, $19.99. Levi's shorts, bread and butter there, $12. Oregon Duck shirt sold almost immediately at $16.99. Lee pants, another 50 center right there, $11. Ruby Road jeans, another 50-cent item, sold for $9.59. Again, I'm very happy to be getting rid of this. The store, the value and quality of this store is increasing. The more of these older items that we get rid of, the value and quality of the items in the store is increasing, which is really, really good. $18 we sold this Free to Love dress. This is a Urban Pipeline pair of pants, $11.99. Again, a lot of the stuff, 50-cent items or from the bins, but more than likely 50 cent. St. John's Bay, again, another white dress shirt sold for $11.99. And that should do it. I think that's about it. Regular Wrangler pants, $11.99. This Vengeance zombie gothic horror shirt sold for $15.99. So that is what sold this month. We had a really good month on this account. Like I said, sales are up from last month over 100%, and we are going to continue that. So I hope you liked the video. I hope it gave you some tips on what to buy and also maybe inspired you that you can do this in today's economy. A lot of people are saying, oh, the election is hurting things, and oh, the economy, the inflation, everything. Right. Things hurt the economy regularly, and they have been for pretty much eternity. My grandpa would always say that, things always turn around and come back. So if I can make this account, this business, start it from zero and make it profitable and grow my sales 100% from month 3 to month 4, and in 4 short months have a business that has a value of over $36,000, you can too. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'd love to hear questions or comments about this, and let us know how you're doing. I know a lot of people are struggling. On our other account, we're having some really weird days where it almost looks like eBay has turned off search. In fact, some people have told me that know a lot more about tech stuff, have told me that eBay is working on search. So some days it's just like, the faucet's running and eBay just turns it off and there's no views, no sales. So let me know how you're doing in the comments. And remember, as always, to buy low, sell high, and subscribe. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.